It's been 71 years since the end of World War II, and veteran Jack Hilton is recounting his experiences as a fighter pilot in the Royal Canadian Air Force.
I started at age 19 when I joined the service, and 6 months later I was in the cockpit of an airplane, never having flown in my life.
Jack became a flight instructor 6 months later and was eventually sent to England and Scotland, where he learned to fly the Typhoon.
A Typhoon is a single-engine fighter, heavily armed, fast. It was the fastest plane in the inventory then. We did 500 miles an hour. And it had 4 cannons on it. We carried 2 500-pound bombs. We did sweeps over France. We would go over and we'd dive bomb bridges and trucks, anything that moved.
Jack and his squadron became a part of the aerial effort in securing the beaches of Normandy.
On June the 6th, we woke up and the weather was terrible. It was raining, and the sea was high. We knew something was coming. Our squadron was to provide top cover for the landing crafts coming in, which we did. We were over the beachhead as the Army came ashore from their landing crafts. We suppressed the German fire as much as we could. I got a few holes in my wings because we went across the fighting line and we landed in France. But some keen sniper was up in the bush, decided to lay a bullet across my neck. Fortunately, he missed me.
Jack has written a book detailing his experiences as a Typhoon pilot in the war and is sharing his story to help honor those who served our country.
The reason I think it's important is the generation coming behind me have never experienced what we had to be. See, when I joined up when I was 19, we had no teenage. My generation grew up from kids to men. We were men at 19. We were fighters at 19. And it's a generation that is not forgotten, but it should be respected a little more.
Jack lost many of his friends during the war, and if he could say one thing to them, it would be this.
About all I could say is thank you, because I came through it and they didn't. I'm lucky and they're not.
For Go in Calgary, I'm Karen Koppitz.